done by decision tree method. First we will see that. Okay, so what is meant by decision tree? So decision tree is nothing but it is a flow chart like tree structure. It is a flow chart like tree structure. So it looks like a flow chart. Next, internal node denotes a test on an attribute. Okay, it is a tree. So root node and internal node. Next, leaf node. So this is the format: root node, internal nodes, and leaf node. Okay, leaf nodes. So then in this next, branch represents an outcome of test. Okay, so each and every branch in this decision tree represents outcome of that particular test condition. If that test is true, it will goes to one side. Okay, if it is false, it goes to other side. Leaf nodes represent class labels or class distribution. Leaf nodes are nothing but the final nodes. Na? Leaf nodes does not having any children. Okay, so any decision tree is like in your data structure you have seen binary trees, binary search trees. Na? It is also like a tree. So it is having root node, internal nodes, finally leaf node. Leaf node is nothing but the nothing but here to represent that belongs to which class. If you have taken any record, that may be student property, employee property. So or that may be student belong to yes or no category. So that means yes means he is high caliber, no means he is not having that much coding skills or caliber. So that is one type of classification. So employee's performance is high, performance is not good. Those are two classes. You have to do the classification. You have to classify the employees into two categories: high caliber people, high performance people. Highly performed people, not performing well people. These two categories. Students, you have to divide into two types. So students which are studying more, which are having more clever and studying more time they are spending on studies. So that is one class. Students who are not studying properly, okay, who are not spending their time on studies. This is two categories. This is also one classification. Like that, we are having many classification examples. We can say those examples we will see later. Okay, decision tree generation consists of two phases. In decision tree generation, it consists of two phases: tree construction, tree pruning. Tree construction is nothing but the training data can be visualized as a tree, that can be constructed as a tree. That attribute, any attribute can be taken. So that can be divided into two categories like that. Again, for that any category consists of number of labels. That is for yes, it is having no other subdivision. For no, it is having number of attributes connected to it. Again, you have to check the other attribute. Again, you have to check the other attribute. Like that, you have to check all the attributes connected to it, and you have to finally you have to tell that this related to this class. It is related to this class. You have to finalize that. So for that, you have to construct a tree. That is the first thing. Decision tree generation consists of two phases. First page is the tree construction. Constructing a tree is the first phase. At start, all training examples are at the root. Any training example you take just from the training set, first you have to choose a root node. So root node, so and final your answer is some attribute now, that is a class yes or no, like that. So all are yes. So then there is no proceedings. Then there is nothing to do. So only if you are taken in any at any row, any record that always giving the same result, then no need to subdivision again and again. So if it is not giving the same result, some records are related to yes, some records are related to no. So then you have to subdivide into categories. Okay. So like that, you have to construct a tree. First, that is important. Root node. Next, you have to go for yes and no conditions. Again, you have to subdivide like that. Partition examples recursively based on selected attributes. So you are taking some attribute. So again, you have to check other attribute. That attribute you have to select based on the partition, based on the condition. You have to select that partition attribute. So based upon that attribute value, again we will divide the data. So based upon that attribute value, again we will divide the data. Okay. So like that we have to construct a tree. That is tree construction. Okay. Next, tree pruning. Tree pruning is nothing but cutting a tree. So tree pruning is cutting a tree. So tree pruning comes under two types. First one is so before tree construction itself, we will see we have to construct like this or not. That means if it is going 10 levels, just we are constructing a tree. So before constructing a tree itself, we will stop. Okay, the tree goes to number of levels more. Before going to construction itself, we will minimize it. How far it is good. Okay, so up to which extent we can minimize, that extent we will minimize and construct a tree. So that is the first thing, tree pruning. Tree pruning means always tree cutting. So tree cutting we will do in two phases, two types like that. First, before tree construction itself, we will minimize. Number of steps are less, like that we will plan and we will construct a tree. That is first thing. Second one is, after tree constructed, just we will cut the unnecessary portion. We will cut unnecessary portion, unnecessary attributes are there, unnecessary testing conditions are there. So then we will cut that. Okay, we will cut that part. That is nothing but tree pruning. Tree pruning is two types. Before constructing the tree, so we will up to which extent it can be minimized, it can give best solution. Always optimal best means less. If it is the number of levels less means it will take less time to predict. Okay, so anything whatever it may be, if you written a program, Java program, okay, so if that is 100 lines, automatically that takes more time and complexity. Space complexity, time complexity problem is there. If you written in 50 lines, 60 lines, what will happen? Space will be reduced, time will be reduced. So any method we are going means in computer science, mostly the space complexity and time complexity. Here also, for decision tree, before constructing a decision tree, we have to see that minimum number of levels should be there. So after constructed, once we have constructed, then also we will check any unnecessary conditions are there, any unnecessary branches are there. Okay, so unnecessary nodes are there. Just we have to remove that part. Unnecessary part is there, unnecessary branch is there. We have to remove that. That is tree pruning. Use of decision tree, classifying unknown sample. What is the purpose of this decision tree? Any test attribute, test record you given to this decision tree, it will give the result. So for unknown classification result, for example, 10 records are there. 10 records, 10 employees, you divide into two categories. He or she performing good or not. Okay, highly performed. Okay, not performing well. Two categories. 11th employee, based on other attributes, you have to find out he or she is performing well or not performing well. Highly performing well, not performing well. You have to find out that 11th employee comes under which category. So that can be done by decision tree. You just give this record to decision tree. Decision tree implementation itself, finally it will give the output. This employee belongs to highly performance category, or this employee belongs to not performing well category. Okay, so like that decision tree will give the result. That is the decision tree purpose. Okay, what is decision tree? Decision tree phases, and what is the use of decision tree? What is the purpose of decision tree? That we have seen. Okay. See here it is a simple decision tree. Classification by decision tree induction. In that first we will see how to build a decision tree. See here, mammal, non-mammal, two categories are there. Okay, mammal, non-mammal. So each and every creature, different creatures you can take. Based upon those, you have to find out that is related to mammal or non-mammal. You have to find out that. How you can find out? So once see, this is the decision tree I constructed based upon some 10 records given. A 10 records lo నాకు ఏముంది? So each and every creature properties ఏంటవి చూడండి. Body temperature. In body temperature is cold or warm. Okay. So if body temperature cold means that is cold blood, it consists of cold blood. So cold blood means always it comes under non-mammal. Okay. Next, body temperature warm. Warm means body temperature cold blood, cold warm, two categories body temperature. Next, other attribute is gives birth, yes or no, two attributes. In each and every record, consider a training set like that. First column is serial number, second column is creature name. What is the creature name? Next, third column is body temperature. Body temperature, cold blood, warm blood, two types. Cold temperature, cold temperature, warm, hot blood, cold blood. This is a binary attribute. Next column enti, gives birth, yes or no, gives birth, that is the next column. Values are yes or no. Okay. So based on all these, you have to find out that particular creature belongs to mammal, non-mammal. That is final result, final classification, target attribute, final classification result. This you have to like this you have to find out for some unknown samples that particular creature belongs to mammal or non-mammal. 10 records given to you. ఆ 10 records ఏంటంటే ఆ 10 records లో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ క్రియేచర్ మమెలా నాన్ మమెలా, సో టార్గెట్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ వాల్యూస్ అన్ని ఉంటాయి మనకి. దట్ ఈస్ ద ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్. సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని జస్ట్ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ దిస్ డెసిషన్ ట్రీ. ఓకే, దిస్ డెసిషన్ ట్రీ ఐ కన్స్ట్రక్టెడ్ బై యూజింగ్ దట్ ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్. సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని నేను ఇట్లా ట్రీ కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేశాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, ఇంకొక 10 records గివెన్ టు మీ. Those 10 records are nothing but the test records, test set I will apply on this decision tree. So for each and every record, so I will find out elephant, okay, so a snake, frog, okay, properties will be also given for snake. So what is the temperature, body temperature, cold, warm, gives birth, yes or no. Automatically snake means no. Okay, so like that different attributes are there, final result is there. So then it is mammal, non-mammal, you have to find out. Like that for each and every creature you have to find out. Yes, some 10 records can be given. Based on that you constructed a tree. For this tree I will apply all the test records. In test records the final target attribute you have to find out. So that target attribute values you can find out by using this decision tree. You just simply apply that test records to this decision tree. Then you can find out the classification result. So either the record, either the creature belongs to mammal or non-mammal, that you can find out. Okay. So first, how to build decision tree is nothing but you have to take a root node. Okay, body temperature is the root node. What I can do in that training set, body temperature is the root node. If body temperature is cold, for all records the result is non-mammal. If body temperature is cold, for all records the result is non-mammal. Okay, so then there is no case of subdivision. Directly నాకు బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ కోల్డ్ అయితే డిఫాల్ట్ ప్రతిదీ నాకు నాన్ మమ్మల్ అనే వస్తుంది. సో అట్లాంటప్పుడు నాకు ఇంకా డివైడ్ చేయాల్సిన నెసిటీ ఉందా? నో, దెర్ ఈస్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ సబ్ డివైడింగ్. Why? Because body temperature is cold. So final attribute, if I compared for all body temperature cold records, those all records the result is non-mammal. Okay, so directly I can map like this. Body temperature cold means non-mammal. So second one, body temperature warm. నువ్వు అలాగే ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్ లో ఏం చేస్తావు, నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ వామ్ ఉన్నదానికి రిజల్ట్ ఏముందో చెక్ చేయండి. If body temperature is warm in the training set, some records consist of yes, some records consist of that is mammal, non-mammal, both are there. So if both are there, you have to go for other attribute value also you have to consider. So you don't get confused. Okay, so ఇక్కడ నేను ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీకు ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్ తీసుకుని ఇంకా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను. ఇక్కడ సింపుల్ గా నేను ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ క్రియేట్ చేసింది నేను చెప్తాను. we will discuss number of examples. Okay, so ఒక ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్ తీసుకొని ఒక్కొక్క దానికి ఎట్లా ఏంటి రికార్డ్స్ కూడా అప్లై చేసి మనం చూద్దాం. ఓకే, body temperature warm. Body temperature warm. For that case, the final attribute consists of two values, mammal, non-mammal. So if the final target attribute consists of two values, mammal, non-mammal, then you have to subdivide that particular condition. So that is warm condition. Again, you have to go for other attributes. So in the warm body temperature warm case, you have to consider the other attribute gives birth. Again, gives birth, it is a binary attribute, yes or no. Gives birth yes means it is mammal. Gives birth no means it is non-mammal. Okay. So this is the other condition we have to check. Okay. So gives birth yes, mammal. Gives birth no, non-mammal. In this way, we will find out the particular creature belongs to mammal category or non-mammal category. Okay. So this is creating a decision tree. Simple decision tree how we can create. Next, this is the created decision tree. Na? For this, I am applying some test set. Okay, here see name of the creature. Name of the creature flamingo, elephant. I have taken. So first one flamingo నేను apply చేస్తున్నాను. Flamingo I am applying. For that, what is the blood temperature? For body temperature warm. So body temperature warm తీసుకోండి. Next, gives birth no. Gives birth no. So see here, body temperature warm. Next attribute gives birth. Gives birth is no. Gives birth is also no. Then what is the result? Non-mammal. You have to write here. What is the class? Final class value. That is non-mammal. Okay. I hope you are understanding. Simply, just it is very simple. Number of attribute, number of records you can apply on this. Again, I am applying other creature, elephant. Okay. So elephant attribute values ఏముంటాయి చూడండి. For elephant, blood temperature is warm. Blood temperature is warm. Okay. So next, gives birth. Gives birth yes. Gives birth yes. So then automatically it belongs to mammal. Okay. So body temperature warm. Gives birth yes. In this decision tree you can observe that is the result is a mammal. So here elephant belongs to mammal. Finally you are writing this is related to class mammal. Okay. So like that, not only flamingo and elephant, you can take number of records. Frog, you can take snakes, you can take a rat, you can take number of creatures you can take based upon their body temperature and gives birth. These two attributes, finally we can find out either those belongs to mammal or non-mammal. Okay. So just you have to apply those records, you have to apply for this decision tree. For some creatures, no need to check all the conditions. Why? Because for example తీసుకోండి, బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ కోల్డ్ ఉంది అనుకోండి. సో దేనికో దానికి బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ కోల్డ్ ఉంది. స్నేక్ బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ కోల్డ్, ఆటోమేటికల్లీ దట్ ఈస్ నార్మల్. ఇంకా మీరు చెక్ చేయాల్సిన నెసెసిటీ లేదు. అగైన్ మళ్ళీ మనం వేరే దానికి హెన్ ఉంది, బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ సో కోల్డ్. సో దెన్ యూ నీడ్ నాట్ టు చెక్. ఓకే, లైక్ దట్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ బెనిఫిట్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద బెనిఫిట్స్? జస్ట్ నేను నార్మల్గా కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్పాను ఇక్కడ. సో దిస్ డెసిషన్ ట్రీకి మనకి ఇంకా రియల్ టైంలో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఉంటాయి. జస్ట్ సింపుల్గా ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్లో మనకి we will have so many attributes, lakhs of attributes are there, lakhs of records are there. Okay, actually in data warehouse itself we are having lakhs of records. Those all records can be based upon all the records, decision tree can be constructed. సింపుల్ గా అయితే నేను ఇట్లా కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేశాను, కానీ రియల్ టైంలో ల్యాక్స్ ఆఫ్ రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఐ కెనాట్ క్రియేట్ సింప్లీ బై టేకింగ్ ద వాల్యూస్. ఓకే. సో ఫర్ దట్ వాట్ వీ నీడ్ algorithm. Okay. For the decision tree we are having some algorithm. Based upon those algorithms we will create this decision tree. బట్ ఏం లేదు, దేనికైనా సింపుల్ గా ఒక డెసిషన్ ట్రీ కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేయడం, దానికి మన టెస్ట్ సెట్ ని మనం అప్లై చేస్తాం. టెస్ట్ సెట్ we will apply and we will get the result. Okay. Just based upon those 1 lakh records can be given to that algorithm, any classification decision tree algorithm. So that is number of algorithms are there. So Hunt's algorithm undi ikkada meeku syllabus lo, C4.5, ID3 algorithms, number of algorithms are there. So any so other thing is important thing ఏంటంటే machine learning in that subject you will see all these concepts. ఇక్కడ డేటా మైనింగ్ లో మీరు నేర్చుకున్న సబ్జెక్ట్స్ అన్ని machine learning again you will see these concepts in machine learning. Okay, so this is also related to machine learning. Is it right or not? ఒకసారి చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్ అనేది తీసుకున్నాం, ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న డేటా ఫైనల్లీ ఏ క్లాస్ కి రిలేటెడ్, మమెల్ నాన్ మమెల్, అవి మనకి ఒక 1 lakh రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. బేస్డ్ అపాన్ దట్ ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, దిస్ ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ ఏ డెసిషన్ ట్రీ మెషిన్ తో, జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ సమ్ అల్గరిథమ్, ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ డెసిషన్ ట్రీ. ఓకే, సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టెస్ట్ రికార్డ్స్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టెస్ట్ రికార్డ్స్ ఆర్ some 20 lakhs. These 20 lakhs records can be given to this decision tree, then the decision tree give result for the 20 lakhs records. Okay, so this is machine learning or not? We are learning to the machine. Here machine is learning, we are giving a supervision, machine is learning. Okay, machine finally machine is giving result from training set. Machine is learning and creating decision tree using some algorithm. Test data we are applying on the decision tree. That is nothing but decision tree is nothing but in the machine it consists of decision tree. So we will give to the machine. So finally the machine will give the result. The decision tree will give the result. These 20 lakhs records belong to mammals. In those 20 lakhs, which records belongs to mammals, which records belongs to non-mammals. That data can be given by the decision tree. That result can be given by the machine. So that's why machine learning subject, in that subject also ఇక్కడ మీరు చూస్తున్న చాలా టాపిక్స్, concepts, all those you will see again in machine learning. That's why it is a prerequisite for machine learning also. For machine learning it is a prerequisite subject. Okay, these concepts you will see in the machine learning also. For this subject you can say the prerequisite is database, DBMS subject. Why? Because database is not sufficient, that's why we came to the data warehouse. Okay, that's why for DBMS the subject extension is data warehouse. For data warehouse again I can say subject extension is machine learning. These concepts I can use in machine learning. Machine learning is not a new subject, it is long back itself, from 70s 80s itself machine learning is there. So but finally we taken different concepts from different subjects. So in this data mining we taken some concepts, artificial intelligence we have taken, neural networks we have taken some concepts. Those all concepts combination is machine learning. Okay, so those all concepts we will see in machine learning. Okay, so that's why you have to concentrate on these concepts. These are useful in learning machine learning concepts also. Next, benefits. What are the benefits with this decision tree? So if a decision tree is not there na, we have to check all the records, yes or no, you have to find out. Okay, if decision tree is there, simply you can just give test records, apply test records to decision tree and you can finally get the result. Benefits, it doesn't require any domain knowledge. There is no need of domain knowledge. Okay, that is the first thing. To represent like this, to construct a decision tree, do you need any technical knowledge, domain knowledge? Obviously no. Just simply what you are doing for small records, what you are doing, you have taken here, what you are doing, what are the different attributes, name, blood temperature, gives birth, class. So class question mark is the final target attribute, base attribute is the name. Okay, that's why you have to remove those two attributes. What are the remaining attributes? Body temperature, gives birth. So you first take body temperature. Those are two types, warm, cold. Okay, so here this is the test record. In training record you are having 10 records, there you are having different values, cold, warm. Cold belongs to, that is in training set you can observe that is a non-mammal. Warm, that belongs to sometimes warm, body temperature warm, it gives the result as mammal, sometimes non-mammal. then you can go with the other attribute. Other attribute, what is other attribute? Gives birth. Gives birth, yes or no? If body temperature is warm and gives birth, yes, this is belongs to mammal. It gives the result as mammal. If body temperature is warm and gives birth is no, in the final attribute we are having result as non-mammal. That's why it is a non-mammal. Okay, so like that we can find out easily. It does not require any domain knowledge. Easy to comprehend, easy to process, easy to comprehend, easy to write, easy to phrase. Learning classification steps are simple, easy, fast. Okay, this classification is very easy. Just what you are doing, so you are just for this decision tree, you are applying these test records now. For this, what you are doing, final record, final attribute is there na. Just leave that class question mark attribute. Body temperature you have taken. What is the value? Warm. You apply that warm. Next, what is gives birth value? Gives birth value? No. Okay, gives birth value no, just you apply. What is the result? Non-mammal. You are placing it as a non-mammal. Simple na. Like that, number of records are there. For example, other snake, cold blood. Cold blood gives birth no, it is non-mammal. For example, I am giving the other example. I am adding the other record. Okay, so you can take any values. Okay, just simple గా నేను తీసుకున్నాను. సో అప్పుడు నాకు ఏమవుతుంది అక్కడ చూడండి, బాడీ టెంపరేచర్ తీసుకుంటే ఫస్ట్ మేక్ ఇట్ కోల్డ్. కోల్డ్ అంటే దట్ ఈస్ ఆటోమేటికలీ బిలాంగ్స్ టు నాన్ మమ్మల్. ఇంకా నేను వేరే కండిషన్ చెక్ చేయాల్సిన నెసిటీ ఉందా? నో, సింప్లీ కోల్డ్ అయితే దట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు నాన్ మమ్మల్. సింప్లీ దట్ ఈస్ నాన్ మమ్మల్, లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, సో ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్. ఓకే, హౌ టు build a decision tree from training set, how we have to apply the test set or test records to decision tree, and how we can get the result. Okay, so these you understood, I think. Next we will see several examples. No problem. This is the training set. Other training set: age, income, student, credit rating, buys computer, yes or no. The student purchasing computer or not. So that is the training set. We have 4 attributes used to predict or classify whether the customer bought a computer or not. Okay, customer is buying computer, purchasing computer or not. We are predicting by using these 4 attributes. Then what we have to do, based upon this training set, I have to construct a decision tree. I have to construct a decision tree by age, income, student, credit rating. These 4 values I have to use. I will not use this. Okay, finally I have to find out buys computer, yes or no. Okay, simply I constructed like this. Age consists of how many categories? 3 categories. See here, మీకు ట్రైనింగ్ సెట్ లో చూడండి ఒకసారి. In training set, age is 3 categories. Less than 30 is 1 category, 31 to 40 is other category, greater than 40 other category. 3 categories. Okay, 3 categories means it is a categorical attribute. Income ఏమవుతుంది? High, medium, low. 3 categories. It is also categorical attribute. Student, yes or no, only 2 values. It is a binary attribute. Credit rating, fair, excellent. It is a binary attribute. 2 attributes na. Buys computer, yes or no, it is a binary attribute. Okay, these are the 3 values na, 3 categories na. Less than or equal to 30, 31 to 40, greater than 40. Then what we have to do? So this age we have to compare with buys computer, yes or no. See here, 31 to 40, all age values 31 to 40. See what is the result? Result yes. 31 to 40 yes. 31 to 40 yes. 31 to 40 yes. Okay, for 31 to 40 నీకు అన్ని రికార్డ్స్ కి ద రిజల్ట్ ఈ సేమ్. బైస్ కంప్యూటర్ అనేది ఎస్ఏ వచ్చింది. 31 to 40 ఏజ్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ దే ఆర్ పర్చేజింగ్ కంప్యూటర్. దట్స్ వై దేర్ ఈజ్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ కంపేరింగ్ విత్ అదర్ అట్రిబ్యూట్, కన్సిడరింగ్ అదర్ అట్రిబ్యూట్. just you can simply take that value and give result as buys computer yes. Okay, so see here, 31 to 40, age 31 to 40, base computer yes. Again less than or equal to 30 lo emundi, just one check. Less than or equal to 30, what are the values? Less than or equal to 13, compare with base computer, no. Second record, no. 3 4 5 6 7 8, again 8th record లో మళ్ళీ మనకి ఏజ్ ఎంత ఉంది? లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 ఉంది. సో లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 బైస్ కంప్యూటర్ నో. లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 బైస్ కంప్యూటర్ yes. ఓకే, సి హియర్ ఇక్కడ మనకి లెస్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30, less than or equal to 30, it is having two values. Base computer no undi 3 records, but one record it is having yes. Again next record greater than 40, next record less than or equal to 30, for that also yes. 3 records consist of values no, 2 records consist of value yes. So whatever may be the case, ఏదైనా ఒక కేటగిరీకి 2 రిజల్ట్స్ వస్తున్నాయంటే ఆటోమేటికల్లీ యూ హ్యావ్ టు subdivide that attribute. Less than or equal to 30 category, you have to subdivide. Okay, that we are doing here. Okay, less than or equal to 30, we are checking student yes or no. Again in less than or equal to 30, what is the student value? Okay, less than or equal to 30, student no. For all the records the result is no. Less than or equal to 30, student yes. For all the records they are purchasing computer or not, the result is yes. Okay, check here, you can just apply. Okay, you can check here. Less than or equal to 30, student no, no. Less than or equal to 30, no, no. Next, less than or equal to 30, student no, base computer no. Less than or equal to 30, student yes, base computer yes. ఆటోమేటికల్లీ అది ఈజీగా మనం చెప్పవచ్చు. ఏంటంటే లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ 30 ఏజ్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు స్టూడెంట్స్ అయితేనే దే విల్ పర్చేస్ కంప్యూటర్. ఓకే, అదర్వైజ్ దెర్ ఈజ్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ దే ఆర్ పర్చేజింగ్. లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 ఏజ్, ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ దెర్ ఈజ్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్, సో దే విల్ నాట్ పర్చేస్ కంప్యూటర్. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ ద కేస్ హియర్. లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30, లాస్ట్ నుంచి థర్డ్ ఇది కూడా అంతే కదా. లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30, student yes, then they will purchase computer. Okay, he or she will purchase computer. Okay, next what is the case? Greater than 40. In greater than 40 also we are checking credit rating. What are the different values for greater than 40 is, so then credit rating is excellent, fair. If greater than 40 is credit rating excellent, then for all records the value is no. Greater than 40, credit rating fair, for all records the result is yes. Okay, so once you can check greater than 40, credit rating fair yes. Greater than 40 fair yes. Greater than 40 excellent no. Greater than 40 fair yes. Greater than 40 fair, both are there, then yes. Greater than 40 excellent, then no. Okay, so like this you constructed a tree based upon the training set. You constructed a tree. Okay, just you apply some test attributes for this. Okay, some test attributes, just simply you take in this, just you check this. లాస్ట్ ఉన్నాయి ఒక్కొక్కటి చూద్దాం, జస్ట్ ఎలా అప్లై చేద్దాం చూద్దాం. 31 to ఏజ్ కదా, లాస్ట్ మంత్ మనం లాస్ట్ రికార్డ్ ఏజ్ 31 to 40, హై, స్టూడెంట్ ఇయర్, క్రెడిట్ రేటింగ్ ఫెయిర్, బైస్ కంప్యూటర్ ఎస్సా నోనా ఇక్కడ ఉంది కానీ మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే దీన్ని డిస్టెంట్రీకి ఎట్లా అప్లై చేస్తాం చూడండి. ఓకే, 31 to 40 ఏజ్ 31 to 40, జస్ట్ అప్లై దట్ ఏజ్ 31 to 40. ఏజ్ 31 to 40 అయితే మీకు ఇంకా ఫర్దర్గా వెళ్ళాల్సిన నెసిటీ ఉందా? లేదు. రిజల్ట్ ఏంటి? ఎస్. అక్కడ రిజల్ట్ ఏముంది? ఎస్ అన్నా నోనా? ఎస్ కదా. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ ఈ బైస్ కంప్యూటర్ అనేది ఒక్కసారి రిమూవ్ చేయండి. యూ జస్ట్ టేక్ దీస్ 4 values and apply on this tree. You constructed the tree based upon these attributes, na? And just I am checking once how the test records will be. So I am not having other test records, na? Just I am simply testing with these values itself. Okay, 31 to 40. Automatically for all 31 to 40, simply yes. Okay. So less than or equal to 30 చూడండి. Less than or equal to 30. Less than or equal to 30. Age less than or equal to 30. Next నేను చెక్ చేయాలి attribute student yes or no నా చెక్ చేయాలి. See here. Less than or equal to 30 student yes. Okay. Less than or equal to 30 student yes. What is the result? See here. Less than or equal to 30 age. Age is the root. Less than or equal to 30 student, these all are the internal values. Final no yes are the Bayes computer yes or no values. That's why these are the leaf nodes. Okay. Age less than or equal to 30 student yes. Then the result is yes. They are purchasing computer. See here, less than or equal to 30 student yes. Less than or equal to 30 student yes. The result is yes. Like that you just apply all these test records, all these records, and you can check. Okay. So other records, also test records, we will have number of records. Those are all records we can check and we can classify. So different values ఇచ్చి we just be try చేయండి. ఏం లేదు ఇక్కడ సింపుల్. ఇక్కడ ఈ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకోండి. లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30, ఇన్కమ్, లోన్, మీ ఇష్టం ఏదో ఒకటి తీసుకోండి. స్టూడెంట్ వాల్యూ, క్రెడిట్ రేటింగ్ వాల్యూ కూడా ఏదో ఒకటి తీసుకోండి. తీసుకుని దెన్ యూ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ that is Bayes computer yes or no. That value just you find out. Okay. Like that some test records you consider and you find out that. So first this is the procedure. Actually this is the procedure we will do by manually. Okay. So now we will see algorithm. Okay. What is the decision tree algorithm, how it will work. Number of algorithms are there per decision tree. We will see basic algorithm here, Hunt's algorithm we will use, simple algorithm. Tree is constructed in a top down recursive divide and conquer manner. Okay. Tree has to be constructed in that way only. Why? Because again and again we will check. Okay. So top down recursive and divide and conquer manner, that in that way we will construct a tree. Why? Because for each and every node we have to check the condition. Again we have to take the decision. It will go to that or that side or this side. That's why it is a decision tree. Let's start. All the training examples are at the root. All the training from training set itself we are constructing a tree. From training set we are taking a root node. Okay. Attributes are categorical. Attributes are categorical. Again you are going the internal nodes. Those all internal nodes are the categorical. So you can observe here those internal nodes are the categorical, that belongs to several categories. Those continuous valued. Okay, if continuous valued they are discretized in advance. They are continuous valued na? So this is also the same na? See here this attribute age is a continuous attribute. Age is a continuous attribute, but you are dividing this continuous attribute into 3 categories. Age అనేది ఇక్కడ నాకు ఎంత ఉంది 0, okay sorry 5, 10, 30, okay 29, 59, sorry 40 వరకే ఉంది. 59 కూడా 59 means greater than 40. Okay, that is a continuous value. Age is a continuous value from 0 to some 2, 3, 5 to from that value to, for example 10 age అనుకోండి, minimum age 10, maximum is 100, 10 to 100. 10 to 100 you can give any value. Age value from 10 to 100 you can give any value. So what I am doing here, that age I am dividing into 3 categories. That you have to do. If it is continuous value, you have to divide the attribute into categorical attribute. Continuous valued attribute that can be converted into categorical attribute. Examples are partitioned recursively based on selected attribute. Examples are partitioned. So some examples you have taken, those are partitioned recursively based on the selected attributes. Okay, test attributes simply that based upon the training set only we will do the classification. We will partition the attribute. Okay, test attributes are selected on the basis of heuristic or statistical measure. Okay, test attribute, how we will select test attributes, which attribute we have to take for splitting, that we will find out by using information gain. We will find out the information gain value based upon that information gain value, we will choose the attribute. For example, ikkada see here, age less than or equal to 30. So then other attributes I am having student yes or no undi, credit rating undi. So other attribute I am having income. Okay, income, student, credit rating. These three values unnai. Age less than or equal to 30 for that value, for that category. So in these three attributes, which attribute I have to check first? That is student. What I checked student, na? Less than or equal to, then I checked student. How this attribute can be taken? If less than or equal to 30, I taken student attribute, student yes or no attribute. How this attribute can be selected? This attribute can be selected by information gain value. We have to find out the information gain for all attributes which is having information gain, high information gain. That value can be taken. For this category, age less than or equal to 30. For all other attributes for which information gain is suitable for that, so that can be taken here. So here also just you can observe 31 to 40 for all records same answer, yes, leave it. Greater than 40 also, for greater than 40 we are having student, income, credit rating all. So but for which information gain is high? In greater than 40, see here, income medium, student no, credit rating fair. Okay, these three are there. Next, greater than 40, income low, student yes, credit rating fair. Like that, greater than 40 is having different values for income, student, credit rating. Which value I have to take for further subdivision? For greater than 40 category, I have to take income, I have to take student, I have to take credit rating. That can be predicted by using statistical measure information gain. Information gain, it is having formula. So in that formula, you have to substitute the values and you have to find out the information gain value. Based upon that, you can select the subdivision attribute. For greater than 40, what is the attribute for partition? That is credit rating. That you can find out by information gain value. So information gain, using that you can find out that. Conditions for stopping partitioning. What are the conditions for stopping? What are the conditions for partitioning? Where we have to stop, where we have to partition. Okay, so that we will see. All samples for a given node belong to the same class. All samples for a given node belong to the same class. Then we will stop. Okay, so ante kada 31 to 40 just I stopped because see here 31 to 40 all records belongs to same result, yes, then no need of subdivision. ఇక్కడ నేను ఇంకా ఏమైనా సబ్డివిజన్ కి వెళ్ళానా? వెళ్ళలేదు. ఆల్ రికార్డ్స్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు సేమ్ క్లాస్. దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు స్టాప్. ఓకే, దెన్ నో నీడ్ టు గో ఫర్ సబ్డివిజన్. నెక్స్ట్, there are no remaining attributes for further partitioning. Okay, you went for some division, just you take less than or equal to 30. For that less than or equal to 30, you find out information gain. For the information gain is high for student, question mark student yes or no, that attribute. So that attribute you have taken. So that for that attribute you are having less than or equal to 30, no, those two values na. So automatically for all records which are having age less than or equal to 30 and student value no, for that all records the value is no, then there is no case of subdivision. In the same way, less than or equal to 30 years, student yes. For all records containing these conditions, consist of these conditions, the result is yes. Okay, then there is no case of subdivision. When the partitioning will come, when subdivision will come, subdivision will come when those two will come when all results are not same. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ మీరు లెస్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ 30 ఏస్ తీసుకున్నారు, స్టూడెంట్ ఎస్ తీసుకున్నారు. ఈ రెండు వాల్యూస్ ఉన్న వాటికి రిజల్ట్ అన్నిటికి నాకు ఎస్ అనే ఉంది. సో ఇఫ్ ద రిజల్ట్ ఈజ్ ఫర్ సమ్ రికార్డ్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎస్, ఫర్ సమ్ రికార్డ్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నో, then you have to go for other attribute again. So all records that has to be give same result. Up to that you have to go. Okay, up to that you have to go. సో ఇక్కడ నాకు లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 అండ్ స్టూడెంట్ వాల్యూ ఎస్ ఉంటే అన్ని రికార్డ్స్ కి రిజల్ట్ నాకు ఒకటే వచ్చింది. ఒక జస్ట్ ఇఫ్ యూ నీడ్ వన్ చెక్ లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 స్టూడెంట్ ఎస్. సి హియర్ లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 స్టూడెంట్ నో తీసేయండి. లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ 30, లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 ఎస్, లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 ఎస్. ఓకే, లాస్ట్ నుంచి 1 2 3 4 లాస్ట్ నుంచి 4th లెస్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు 30 ఎస్, result is yes. Next last నుంచి 3rd less than or equal to 30 student yes, result is yes. Okay, so for the less than these two conditions result is yes, there is no case of subdivision. Like that, if all the records giving the same answer, then you need not to subdivide, there is no case of subdivision. In the same way, greater than 40 credit rating excellent, for all these two conditions, for all the result is no. Greater than 40 credit rating fair, for all records these are two conditions, these are two values satisfied, then that is giving result as yes. Okay, then there is no case of subdivision. There are no remaining attributes for further partitioning. Majority voting is employed for classifying the leaf. Okay, so anybody time అయ్యిందంటారా? టైం అవునా? 10:20 నా 10:25 అయిందా? ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే, దేర్ ఆర్ నో శాంపిల్స్ లెఫ్ట్. ఓకే, సో అల్గరిథం ఇదే కదా, జస్ట్ అల్గరిథం, దేర్ ఆర్ నో శాంపిల్స్ లెఫ్ట్. ఓకే, సో